What's up, guys? It's Joel of Punishers Paintball. Today we are going over the brand new Spire IR2 and we are comparing it to the Spire IR. If you guys like this video, please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all social media platforms, and as always, shop at punisherspb.com. Alrighty, guys, so as you can see, we have the IR2 as well as the original Spire IR here, and we have all of the available colors here for the IR2, the FGG, the black, the ODG, and the FDE. We're going to do a little unboxing video for both of these and show you what's the main difference between the original IR and the IR2. So as you can see, they come in similar boxes. We're going to open up the IR2 first here. And we've got an FGG in color available right here. And then we have the original Spire IR in black. And pull this out. Packaging is basically the exact same between the two. You're not going to get any type of case or anything else like that. Nice thing about the Spire 4 that you're going to get is you're going to get that extra robust case, which the Spire IR does not, but you're also spending roughly about half the money between the two. So here is the original Spire IR and here is the IR2. From the naked eye, there's not a lot of differences between the two. The shell is very, very similar. The main difference on the shell is that this is a two-piece shell and it splits in half, whereas this is also a two-piece shell, but it's only this top portion that comes off. So with that said, we are going to take both of these off and kind of explain the difference there. One thing that I like to mention is that all of the upgrades are going to be the same for the IR2 as compared to the Spire IR. The only difference is that the color kits, the Spire 200 color kits that fit the Spire IR are no longer going to fit the Spire IR2. But your speed feed, your end charge, as well as your spring ramp is going to be the same between the two. The tray is very, very similar on both of them. As you can see, the disassembly is basically this backward button right here. You're just going to lift that up, and very simple to clean. The improvement here being that this top portion you're going to be able to access and clean inside there, especially when you're out at the field and everything else like that. It's just going to be a lot simpler than the IR. So with the IR, you actually have a button here. You have to slide that up and press in, and then this top portion comes off, and that is just a plastic portion. Accepts all the different enter speed feeds as well as the crown speed feeds. Same thing here. And then the IR tray pops out. So as you can imagine, especially for somebody with larger hands, it's going to be difficult to get in there and clean with the original IR. So that is a big difference between the IR2 as compared to the IR. The other thing that I like to mention is that if you look at the drive cones between the two, I've got the IR2 here and the IR here. The drive cone on this one is going to be a little bit more robust than this one. So this is a lot more minimal, slimmer profile, which is nice because it's going to probably save you a little bit on weight and everything else like that. The technology and the feeding system and all that is going to be the exact same. So with that said, guys, the biggest difference between the two is the difference in how the shell is disassembled. It's going to make the IR2 more appealing because of the field readiness as far as taking this top portion off, being able to get in there and clean all the way to the nose tip as compared to the original IR. Overall, I'm very happy with the IR in general. I think that as far as improvements go, the only two things that I like to mention is that the original IR had a bunch of really cool colors between the graphic lime, graphic blue, graphic red, etc. And then these colors on the IR2 are kind of interesting. I think that it's, you know, the earth colors, you're either all for it or you're not. I'm hoping that with further time that Virtue releases better colors as far as green, blue, red, maybe even purple, etc. But it does come in the black, and it comes in some interesting earth colors if that's to your suit. The IR2 retails for a price point of $129.95, so you are paying a little bit extra money for the difference in shell as compared to the original IR, but you do get that easy disassemble on the shell. We have all colors in stock at PunishersPB.com, so if you are interested in one of these, head on over to our website and pick one up.